Okay, good morning, and we're doing some more bloom pours today. Got my box set up with all the cardboard around it because you're going to spin it on this wheel, and that sprays the paint all over the place, so you've got to protect with pieces of cardboard. Got my trusty cushion, which is kind of a soft gray. I don't know really how much the color matters, but I had this paint, so thinned it out. So I'm going to pour that on the center here. This is what's called the cushion or the base paint. That's good. It's got a couple bubbles in it. So, oh, they're bursting. Okay, let's spin it. It's probably gonna take care of the rest of them bubbles. Now that's the way it should work. Got everything covered on the corners. Let's check the edge. The edge looks covered too. Beautiful. That is a good cushion. Thin enough to go first couple of spins and cover the whole tile. We're painting on tile again. And so I made up some new colors. They're all mica paints. This beautiful purple. All mica paint with the special formula, which is Glue-All, Elmer's Glue-All, and Floetrol, and yeah, I think that's it. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. First you dissolve the mica powder with a little bit of polyacrylic, and then you add, after it's nice and kind of like made into a paste, because mica powders, you got to be careful they don't spray up into your eyes or your nose. And so then you put what a head. Look, if you really want to learn how to do this stuff, go to YouTube, Bloom Pours. I'm not the expert in bloom pours. So oh yeah, then you add the formula. And the formula is, I use a Sheely Art formula. You'd have to look up Sheely Art person to see how she mixes her formulas. Too complicated for me to list and talk about now. Okay, so we're going to start with, I think we're going to start with the, oh yeah, I also made up this other mica paint, this yellow gold. And we're going to continue with the royal blue. I added this beautiful mica paint green, like a minty green. I added this lighter violet, lavender violet, beautiful color. I'm going to finish up with the copper color here. Everything had to be stirred up again this morning, by the way. You have to stir them up again. They kind of settle during the night. Look at that. Oh, wow, that's a gorgeous color. And I think that's it. I think that's the colors. Oh yeah, I'm going to finish up this red. This very bright red, salmony red. Yep. In fact, I'll start with that. I'm going to do my pours a little, my distributing the paint a little different. I'm going to do more of a, what I've seen them do is more of a thing like this. That's probably too much. And I'm going to put the green into that. Whoops. I'm going to put the green into that. Oh, that's gorgeous green. That mint green is gorgeous, and I'm putting too much. Probably should put more with a stick. I'm going to put the yellow, which is really gold. Okay, it's a lot of paint. Probably more than I need, much more than I needed. Did I do the royal blue? No, I'll do the royal blue. There you go. That's pretty cool already. I gotta do the, I want to do the, there's sometimes probably I'm using too many different color paints. I'm gonna stop there with this one. I'm just gonna add the copper. Which comes across as a nice burnt sienna red almost. And, well, yeah, I'm gonna add the purple. I'm gonna put the purple. What the heck? Not too much. There you go. Ooh, actually that's pretty gorgeous. And my CA, or cell activator, which is a different formula, you're gonna have to look all this stuff up. I'm gonna use white CA. And I'm gonna use this turquoise CA. Okay. So first, oops, let's get it going this way a little bit. Otherwise it's going to go too much off that side when I spin it. It's so beautiful. I feel like just stretching it. And you can do that. You can just leave this and not spin it. You can just stretch it like this. Let's bring it back down. But because I'm experimenting with blooms, I do want to put the CA and spin it out. Like I said, I'm experimenting this bloom thing. I have not conquered yet. Pretty good with my other pours. But this one I've not conquered yet. It's more difficult because it involves a lot of perfect chemistry. Okay, here comes the CA. Well, I grabbed the black, so I guess I'm doing the black. And then I'm going to do a little bit of the turquoise inside. A lot of it depends on the consistency of your paint, the chemicals you've added to the Floetrol. It's a complicated pour. But I'm not giving up yet. Okay, here we go with the, make sure the camera's running. Yeah, it's running. So's my nose. Okay, I'm going to blow. I got to remove this to blow. Okay, here we go. I'm going to blow. I'm blowing with my mouth. The nice thing about this is you can turn it. It's pretty cool, just like that even. I'm glad that I'm maintaining color and not getting, it's going back in again, which is good. There's that turquoise CA. Oh, I'm loving the purple. I'm loving what's happening there, although that's probably going to spin off. I think that's enough blowing. Now, it has to develop for a few minutes. See what comes up as far as cells. Beautiful cells coming up in here. Some veining coming up in here, which I'm loving. Let me give it a couple of seconds, and I can edit out the time. I waited a few minutes, and I'll probably put it on pause, and the teal cell is pretty much staying in one place. It started to spread out. Let me give it another blow. Let me give it a blow with the hairdryer. I don't know if I like this hairdryer. I was going to change it to one that blows cool, but I forgot to. I don't want to blow more than that because when I spin it, it's going to go off the sides anyway. I'll give it a couple minutes again to come back and bring some of that back in again before I spin it. It's making some cool cells here. Mixing the hot colors, the warm colors with the cooler colors was a good idea. Lost really the that mint green that I put in. All right. I think it's ready to spin. Doesn't seem to be doing anything else, so let's give it a spin. Whoa. I forgot to put my shield up. Good thing I have an apron on. Now I got my shield up. Okay, let's go the other way. Gotta get this corner done. Gorgeous colors, actually. Get some gorgeous colors. One more spin, I think, and we'll get this covered. Ooh-wee. Yep, one more spin. So now, whoa, I like what happened in here. The spinning seems to be making this grow a little and let it vein out a little, which is what I want. I'm gonna give it another spin. There'll come a point where the paint will just stop moving. Oh, look at that. That's grown. Woohoo! This is growing. Well, that was a big boo-boo. I don't know if I can do anything about it either. Let me see if I could just smear it in with a stick. Gotta watch these dirty fingers. Oh dear. Ah. Alright, let's just make it look like a vein coming up from off this thing. Alright, I'm going to save that. Actually, I like that. I like that. I love the happy accidents. I kind of like this, but I want another little vein going off of it. That's good. Same thing here. There you go. That's pretty. The cell activator is kind of a glob. What I might do is put a, I gotta do it now if I'm gonna do it. Put a, just a little of this cell activator in there and blow again. We're experimenting. I have no idea what this is gonna do. I just want to break up the glob and I don't want too much. That's it. 2 drops. That's all I want. I gotta remove this and blow again. Oh, I just made a big black blob. Wait a minute. Something's coming up in the inside. Oh, it's hardly moving. Blowing the edges. Oh, wow. What's happening here? Woo! All right, it's kind of making a flower in the center. Ooh, it made a flower in the center. Wow. And it's trying to develop in the center. Oh my. Let's see what happens. Give it a few moments. It's pretty cool. It's got to grow on this side a little more. Wow, we've got a flower in the center now. Can you guys see that? That experiment paid off. Now, to spin or not to spin, that's the question. That is really cool. Well, I'm going to give it a little spin. This way. You might grow the flower a little bit more. It might be past growing. It might be just not have enough paint anymore. Whoa, this was a great experiment. I would like the flower to go that way a little bit more. Don't know if it'll move at this point. Really don't know if it'll move. Let's try the other way. Oh. One more. So the flower is growing. And this is becoming background. And I like it. Really like it. Okay. Let me see if I can get it to come this way a little bit. It'll tell me in a few seconds if it's going to move or not. I'll try to face it so you can see what's happening. I don't want to smear up my edges too much. Is it coming down? Down? Slowly. Very, very slowly. And the good news, it's not, one paint is not falling over the other, which means that it's the consistencies of the paint was about equal. If one's too heavy, it'll flow over the other one instead of just coming nice and evenly down like this. Now I think it's not going to come down anymore. It's just growing that part of that flower, so I think I'm going to just leave it like that. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I'm not tampering with this one. I'm not scraping. This is not a scraper. I'm picking it up. I'm going to clean off the edges. This is probably going to be framed in a white frame or a black frame, depending on what looks in best. Really love this one. I'm going to have it come back again a little bit. Careful I don't let it fall off my hands. Getting that off there, and then I'll go put it in a drying stand to the right of me. I'm just going to let it come back down this way a little bit more again. It might need some blowing up there again because the flower kind of like, when I stretched it, okay. Ah, good. All right, there. Now I got it at the top again. There you go. There you go. Now we got that flower again. And I like that nice uneven edge. Let me get this a little bit. Doesn't want to do anything over there. Okay. It's all right. Flowers are not even all the way around anyway. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the green to show more. That's good. Okay, I think it's that. I think it's... We're done for this one, guys. What do you think? I think that's a beauty. This is going to go in a frame. I don't have to worry. Actually, I can dip right into the color. There you go. Dip right into the color, and there you go. Oh, that's good. Blends it that way. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause. Let me just go put this over where it's going to dry. Going to put you on pause. And you do not torch this kind of bloom. Do not torch this kind of paint. Okay. Woohoo! I'm pretty happy with that. That was a little experiment there with putting that black back in the center. And it also allowed some of the teal, the original teal CA, when I blew it, to start coming through here and there, see? So now I've got this beautiful flower there in the middle. That is gorgeous. Okay, that's for that one. To be continued. Yeah, I'm just going to put new gloves on. And since that looks so much like a flower, I think I'm going to experiment with that technique even a little more. See if I can get me a sunflower. That would be cool. But this stuff's very unpredictable. You know, you could say you're going to do this, that, and the other thing, but it's unpredictable. But let's go. Let's go for it. To start with small tiles like this. And I really amazed at what happened with my last one. So I have some nice 8x8 frames that these are going to fit into. So I'm going to do one more with the big tile. Like I said, I get these tiles in Lowe's. They're maybe like 99 cents, like that. Much cheaper than working on a canvas. Even if it's $1.29, that's still a lot cheaper than a canvas. And we're going to start with the cushion again. You can use a cookie sheet. You know, those graded cookie sheets in a box. Just place this on top. When it's ready to dry, when you're ready to let it dry. Let's clean this off. All right, here goes the cushion. It's pretty thin, so it spreads out really nicely. I don't think this cushion affected the color like the white did. The white was too thick to begin with. I've got to thin my white out. Okay, put my cardboard here so I don't get splashed. And here we go. Spinning it. Okay, spread out pretty good. Let's give it another spin the other way. Oh, we're almost there. So on this wheel I've got a shower cap. So I could just pull it right off and it'll be clean again. Just cheap shower caps that you can get at the dollar store. All right, that looks good. Get that little corner. Just make sure it's done all the way around. It's got paint all on the edges. You don't want to have to touch that later. So it's good to check it. Yep. Okay, so we're ready for the pour. Are you excited? I'm excited. My goodness, I can't wait to try this next one after the last one turned out pretty good, really. Whew. It's beautiful. I'm looking at it and it's gorgeous. I think a little less purple this time. Yeah, remember I said, oh, that's a lot of purple. Okay. So I'm going to start with the dark background again, though. But I'm going to just put a little less purple. Well, actually, I didn't start with purple last time. That's good. So this is all experiment, so I can try this, I can try that on it. Okay, I'll move this for a second. Cardboard. I'm going to put that gorgeous mint green in. And I'm going to do the same thing, like this. I am going to put the copper, which actually, you know something? I don't know, that might be great towards the end for the sunflower. Let me hold on to that. Let's put our blue. Now we need a bright color now. I'm trying to think sunflower. Although, like I said, this is terrifically unpredictable. Okay, I didn't put the purple, the lighter purple. Let me put that. I'm going to just put that right in the middle. See what happens if I just do that. Experiment, have fun. Don't worry about it. Okay, so a little more of that green right in the middle. Right in the middle. Okay. Maybe a little too much. And we have no hot colors yet, so let's put this around like this. And I want a little more of that this time. Yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous. What are we missing? We got the purple. I'm going to put just a little bit again. And we haven't got the yellow yet of that. That can be overpowering. It's not a CA, but we haven't got the yellow. Now, I have no idea if this is going to become a flower. Again, I'm going to, whoa, a lot of yellow I'm going to put this time. See what happens. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. And then I'm going to put this right in the middle. And I'm going to put the CA right into that. What did we start with the CA? We started with turquoise. So if I want let's see, if I want the teal came up in the black. So let's do this CA instead, which is a salmony color. And I don't think I stirred it. Better stir it. I'm going to put this CA in the middle here. Quite a bit. That's enough. It's a little thick. They say the CA is supposed to be a little thicker, but I don't know. Let's see. So the other CA I'm going to use is just a little black, and I'm going to even use a little, no, I'm going to use that afterwards. I'm going to use the, okay, I'm going to use the teal CA. Okay. And then, it's time to blow. I'm going to put just a little bit of white CA, see what happens with that. Whew. Okay. Beautiful colors, and it's going off the side. So let me bring it over. It's starting to stick. Let me bring it over. More to the center. Oh my goodness. Woo! One of these times I'm not going to spin it. I'm going to just stretch these colors because, oh, that's gorgeous. Now I don't want to stretch it too much because too much goes off the side as it is. Now time to blow the CA. Time to blow the CA. Here we go. Oh, seeing cells, little cells in there. And I'm not going to blow out as much because it's going to go off to the side anyway. Wow. goodness. That teal CA seems to take over. Well, it's interesting. Very beautiful outside. And I have to give it a few minutes again. And I think I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm not going to put the black on the center. I think I'm going to put, thinking sunflower. I might put the yellow CA in the center. I might put this yellow CA in the center, even while it's developing. It's awfully thick. I got to thin it out. It's way too thick. So you thin it out with, let me see, I think you have to thin it out with, go check my notes. Okay, I'm back, and I'll edit a lot of that pause stuff out. So I had to add a little bit of that wood conditioner to it. It was just a little too thick, this yellow CA. So I'm going to, I added a little wood conditioner to it. It's a little, still pretty thick. So I'm going to add some Floetrol to it. That's the other thing you use with that. I got some Floetrol here. Put that down a second. So I added some Floetrol also to this. Floetrol is Flood. You can get it in any Home Depot or Lowe's. Oh, that's much better. That's flowing. That's much better. Let's see. That's better. It's coming off the stick better. All right, let's see what happens. I wonder if I would put the black and then this one on top. I don't know. Well, like I said, it's experimenting. And the good news is, if you don't like this, scrape it and start over. I just love that copper in there. It's going off to the side. Don't want that copper completely disappearing. That is gorgeous. That copper is just stunning. Come back, copper. Come back, copper. Okay. All right, so this is muddy again, which might be a good thing. Should I spin first and then put it? I wonder if I did that. Yeah, I think I did. I spin first and then added it. This time I'm going to do different. I'm going to put this and blow again. This is the yellow CA. I'm going to put a dab of this into it. The black CA. I'm going to blow again, see what happens. Oh, wow. Woo-hoo. It's not a flower, but whoa. Oh, this is what you really want. Veins, lacing. Kind of got a flower. Whoa. That's a much nicer center. Oh yeah. Much nicer center. My goodness. So it was a combination of CAs and then I haven't spun yet. And then put more CA and blow again. Different CA and blow again. Love what's happening. Love what's happening. It's making more of a different kind of a flower in the middle. some petals. There's some petals. Woohoo! I'm making it grow a little bit more. Not too much, because we're going to spin it. You can use an airbrush blower. Let's see if I can get this more to the center before I spin it out. Oh no, it's moving. What's moving is not what I want to move, so I'm going to have to spin it just the way it is. Wow. I'm wondering if I could still make it. No, you can't make it a sunflower at this point. It's just got these petals, these lavender petals. Okay, we'll call it the mystery flower. Alright. Nothing I do is actually realistic anyway, so here we go. We're going to spin. Woohoo! It's good we waited a few minutes because putting my cardboard up. I think this is going to be another framer. I think it is. It's really gorgeous. This won't move down. Okay, let's spin. It's gonna grow. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm just gonna get this little corner. This is just a gorgeous color combination. Oh yeah, it covered it. It did it. It did it. That's it. All the corners are covered. Wow. And the center moved to the center. Now this is going to keep developing. Okay? This is going to keep developing. I'm just thinking if I want to give it one more spin in that opposite direction. I'm going to go this way this time, but not too much. Not too much. Oh, yeah. Look what it did up here. You know, you take a chance with the spinning, but look what it did up there. Because when you move the paint, the spinning moves the paint. That's what creates the magic. Wow. All right, let's go the other way now. Not too much. Increments. Another gorgeous piece. I'm real happy with it. I'm going to stop. I love it. Well, maybe one more time this way. See if it stretches out the lines a little bit more. Wow. Yes. It's always scary when you give it that spin because you're doing it. Gotta keep my fingers, oh my goodness. One more time that way. Get my fingers away from that center there. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm done. That's it. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead, as they say. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit what happened here. I'm not going to put another CA in the middle. I like the middle. I like the middle. And I love the stuff coming off the middle. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to wipe the sides off, okay? Wipe the sides off. Okay, wipe the sides off so I don't have all this gunk on the bottom when it dries. Okay. Very nice. Get all the heavy stuff off. Get all the heavy stuff off. I'm not touching these edges. Especially if I was going to make it a cork back tile, but I'm not. This is going to be another framer. I have several ways to frame these. Got a little glob here. Okay, got it off. know what that was? A piece of junk. Some kind of junk. Got it off. Okay, that's it for this one, guys. And that'll be it for today's balloon practices. I'm pretty happy. It's not moving. Not even a little, which is good. That means we spun enough paint off. It will not be torched. You can't torch these. It has a little bubble like this one right here. That might not even be a bubble. It might be a particle. Oh, there, it was a bubble. Just tip it. It'll go away. That's stunning. This, oh, did you see this color? Oh my goodness, it's just gorgeous. Just stunning. I really don't want it stretching, so I'd like this stretching a little, and I think it is, as I tilt it this way. Oh, but it's affecting the flower, so I better leave it alone. The center, it's affecting the center, so I better just leave it just the way it is. That will be for sale, and so will the other one, after they get them framed. And they will have a coat of polyacrylic. I might decide to put glitter in and epoxy them. All decisions to be made. But this looks gorgeous just the way it is. I think with just a coat of polyacrylic epoxy on it, it'll be just gorgeous with no glitter. I don't think it needs the glitter. Okay, that's it. I'm going to shut that off and have a great day, guys. See you with more pours probably in a day or so. So these were the colors I used. Not all of these, but the ones with the covers off. Pretty yummy, huh? There's that purple I used. There's that yellow back there. So, and here's the finished piece. Here it is. Just beautiful. I don't want to go like that. You'll see the glare of the light above, but I think you get a pretty good idea of how it turned out. I think my CAs did a good job, pretty good. That is, they didn't spread out as much as I'd like them to. I need to find out why that's not happening, but I think it's a gorgeous piece. Okay, that's it for today.